Hey guys, I'm gonna come on a little early tonight. I got a group break. I'm in at 9 o'clock. A small group break from Ray Watanabe, and it's at 9. So I'm gonna come on now, and we could talk for a bit. Hopefully, hopefully somebody will come on tonight and hang out. I'm covering for Mr. Carter Kids again. And organizing, like always. It's styling and profiling. Hey, hey. Somebody's on. What's going on? Come on in, come on in. Kick back and relax. Jimmy, how you doing, sir? What's going on? Anything specific you want to talk about tonight? I've got a box, another one of my boxes here that just gonna pull stuff out and show as people come on. I got the new I don't know how new it is. It's let's see here. What day is this? Yeah, I guess it's the new Sports Illustrated with Aaron Judge and Mike Stanton on the cover. Can't wait to read this one. It's a baseball issue. There's a lot of good stuff in this. A little section in the back about sons of former players. They got Dante Bichette, little pieces on Dante Bichette, not Dante Bichette Jr., Bo Bichette. I'm also okay. How come we changed it, man? Why'd you change the name? But this Sports Illustrated is great. It's got a little feature in the back about Bo Bichette and Vlad Guerrero Jr. and Fernando Tatis Jr. Oh, okay. You haven't made videos up to this point? I'm actually on early tonight because I'm in part of a break tonight at 9, so I wanted to come on now and go on for about half hour, 40 minutes, and shoot the shit, see what's going on out there. People may not realize, people are probably looking for something around 8:30, but I figure if they get their whatchamacallit from YouTube. What are those things called? Not the warnings, whatever. I can't even talk tonight. Oh, but let's see here. What we got here? No, not yet. 8/24. As a tribute to my son. Oh, 8/24, like August 24th? At August 24th? What kind of stuff do you collect? What are you into, man? Ah, dude. Wow. Dude, my heart goes out to you right here, man. Thank you. Thank you. What can I say, dude? That is just, wow. One of the guys on YouTube, Jimmy, he just told me he lost his son in Iraq in 2007. So, dude, that's unbelievable. Thank you for your sacrifice, Jimmy. That's quite something, man. I don't know what else to say, dude, but that's quite amazing. Um, I do not know where the other remote is. You just had it. Somebody else just came in. So yeah, Jimmy. Right here, dude. That's something else. Yes, I was just able to get. Was he big into baseball and hockey? Was that his thing? If you don't mind me asking, how old was he? Not that it matters. Hey, A-Side, how you doing, man? What's happening? Yeah, I can totally understand, man. I give you all the props in the world. I don't know how wow, 27. Well, God bless him. God bless him. And bless you too, and your family. We all thank you for his sacrifice. So I'm assuming you're probably going to have something planned pretty big. That's my guess. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. But somebody else just came in and have 3 people on now. It's more fun when there's more people. I feel kind of idiotic when there's nobody on and I'm just kind of talking to the camera. I mean, I know I do that when I do a video, but when I'm just talking to the camera trying to do stuff and I know nobody's watching. Yes, been saving a lot up. Well, let me tell you, Jimmy, I'll be looking really forward to seeing what you got planned. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. We're watching. My wife's got. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? What's going on?
I didn't know that you were coming in.
Catch that crap. Just had a few questions.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't aware that there was a meeting.
That's because I didn't tell you. You got things.
How's everybody doing today? It's hump day. We got through the middle of the week. Everything's going pretty smooth so far. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. I am glad to hear that.
I said we got it under control.
How's business going, Andy? Is it going well?
Okay.
I think I need to shoot you an order for some supplies and stuff. But I picked it up. I got this today. Can't wait to read this. Yes, I am in Southwest Florida. I am in Naples. Dustin, you ready for you ready for the warm weather up there in Minnesota? Oh, that's good, man. I'm glad to hear that. I know a lot of Dustin. I got a lot of people, and people go now. And a lot of YouTube because Jimmy, you too, brother. Take care, and I'm looking forward to that video in August. Oh, dude, that's pretty balmy. That's pretty balmy. But I know a lot of I work in a doctor's office, and Naples is a very a lot of people come down here from Minnesota. A lot of people from the Midwest, Minnesota, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, and a lot of them are starting to get ready to go back up north in the next couple of weeks. So it's been nuts down here this season. It's been the craziest season that I've been down here for 4 years. It's been the craziest season by far in terms of people. We just kind of have the idea that after the hurricanes hit the Caribbean, that a lot of people couldn't go to the Caribbean. Headed to San Diego in about 10 days. You just going for fun, business? What you doing there? I've never been to San Diego before. I'd love to get out there someday.
No, we were.
Not San Diego.
Yes.
Not San Diego.
We were.
No. We were in Orange County. We were in up north. We were in northern California. We were Monterey. Yeah. I've been to California a few times, just never been as far south as San Diego. I've been down to LA and Orange County and stuff, and then up to San Francisco and that area, Santa Cruz, but never been to San Diego. I heard it's absolutely amazing. I'd love to get out there someday. But since this really is a baseball card, what do you do for work? Is it for the card stuff, or is it for? Do you do other stuff as well, other work as well? So I've never shared this before, but I've been working on a Seattle Pilots 1970 top set for a long time. I think I'm about 4 or 5 cards short. And they're the high numbers and the team card, which is pretty tough get. Yeah, I heard it's beautiful. I actually had an uncle that lived there for many years. I never got to visit him there, but yeah, it's like 85 degrees every day and dry, and I heard it's gorgeous. Kind of, I mean, similar weather here. We do have a rainy season in usually like late May, June, July, sometimes into August. It'll rain every day about 4 o'clock for about, I don't know, anywhere from 15 minutes to a half hour. It'll pour. You know it'll rain every day at that time. And then it clears up and the sun comes back out. But yeah, it's very similar weather here, except we're a little more humid. My day job, I'm running done already. Oh, wow. Josh, what's up, my man? I'm in healthcare too, man. I'm a medical assistant in a family practice office. Bad bugs in Southwest Florida. Yeah, you know there's some bad bugs. You know we got them palmetto bugs and stuff. You know they're pretty big. There's some pretty cool stuff though. I kind of like that stuff, and.
I thought they meant like sick.
No, not sick bugs. My wife thinks you're talking about sick bugs. Well, they come down here too. When people come down from the north, they bring all their germs down. But but I'm doing a 1970 pilot set. I've always kind of dug the pilots in their really bad uniforms. Mosquitoes. Oh yeah, dude, it's bad. Like in the summertime, it's if you don't have a screened in. What we call it down here lanais. They're not called screen-in porches or anything like that. They're called lanais. If you don't have a screen-in when you're done, and my camera just flipped off the thing. I apologize. It just fell off the tripod. So, state bird of Minnesota is a mosquito. We also have these nasty things down here called no-see-ums. They're these tiny little, I don't know if they're flies or whatever, but they bite and they friggin' leave welts on your leg. Actually, not welts. They're more like these little red dots that kind of show up like 2 or 3 days afterwards, and they itch to high hell. And last year I had to go on prednisone because I got bit so bad. My legs were like destroyed. So yeah, there's some pretty gnarly things down here. We got some cool stuff though, man. We got panthers down here. We got bear. You know, I remember when I moved down to Florida, I never thought, yeah, we had bear in Florida, but there's brown bear, there's panthers. Jesus, this thing is not working, guys. I'm gonna have to like duct tape this or something. It's like slipping off. Yeah, I know. All right, hold on. Hey, what's up, Steve-O? I thought you'd be like with your baby, man. I didn't mean to cut in on your gig, dude. If I knew you were gonna come on, I would have let you run the show tonight. I'm having difficulties here with my my cheesy tripod. So what's it like being the dad of 3 kids now, man? This is gonna flip off again, I think. Holy crap. I hope it doesn't fall off again. I'll have to jam something in there. Alright, phone. Stay put. Stay put. Bedtime. I'll be back in a bit. I'm only going to be on till about maybe 8:45, 10 to 9, because I'm in a break with Ray Watanabe. He's doing a quick, a small break. He's doing Topps Chrome update from last year. He got 4 boxes, so I bought in on it. It was pretty inexpensive. Like I think I did 4 spots, so I'm gonna go on to that around 9 o'clock. I came on when you said jam. Something in there kind of scared me. I came on when you said jam. Yeah, this is gonna go X-rated real fast. Well, it's funny in my day job. I'm a medical assistant, and when I'm rooming my patients, I take their I have to take their vitals, and I have a little my little O2 sat, and I put it on their finger, and I always like, yeah, stick your finger in here, and I laugh at some people. We laugh, and I like to laugh at my patients. So I said, imagine if somebody from the outside heard me say that, stick your finger in here. They probably thinking, what the hell's going on in that room? I don't want to go see that guy. But oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And then I got Bobby Bolin. I'm just gonna throw cards in between the blabbering.
State police and of course the FBI. We're all in on
I'm showing my 1970 Topps pilot set that's almost complete. Gene this guy's name is Brabender, dude. That's a cool name, Brabender. What if he's a titty guy? Yeah, medical humor. You gotta love it, man. You gotta laugh. That is our mantra in our office. Me and the doc I work with, we try to laugh at least 10 or 20 times a day. It's just too crazy not to. Yes. Oh boy. And this is a really bad. You see the new Adidas Judge ad, Mike? Remind me of Donnie. No, I have not seen that. I need to look that up. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. Oral, isn't? I thought Ricky Russo was the godfather of oral. I don't know, but we can do oral here too. It's cool. One of the really bad airbrush jobs in 70 tops. I actually really like 70s tops. I used to hate it when I was a kid, and as an old man now, I've come to really appreciate this set. No, there's no action photos in it, but I really do. It's kind of a very underrated set. I do sometimes, man. It depends. If it's really messy, then I may not. If it's clean up, it's you'll get something good. So we got hold on a second here. And there goes the phone again. This is really getting on my nerves. Getting on my last friggin' nerve. I'm gonna have to put duct tape on here or something. I apologize. I really apologize. I did not see your insane challenge. Hey Kyle, how you doing, man? This tripod's giving me an agita right now. But yeah, so I'm showing these pilots cards, and we're going south here, and we got a Brabender, and we got Wayne Comer. So I don't know.
So what do we do now?
Yeah, how do I do that? Can you give me a little I am doing great, Kyle. How about yourself, man? I'm just psyched that it's Wednesday, halfway through the week. How do you do a homemade tripod? You gotta edumacate me. John Donaldson? You can tell he's in an A's uniform here. Oh yeah, dude! I can't wait. I cannot wait. Watch the Yankees play the Blue Jays tomorrow. I got the Sports Illustrated today, and it's pretty cool. There's some really good stuff. I've just been able to kind of thumb through it. I haven't read any articles yet, but there's actually a cool feature on some of the juniors in baseball, like Vlad Guerrero Jr. and Bo Bichette and Cal Quantrill. That's Paul Quantrill's son. Paul Quantrill played for the Red Sox back in the day. A bunch of teams. He was a reliever, I believe. And who else? Fernando Tatis Jr. as well. So I'm looking forward to reading that, and then everything else is just all baseball issue. I know, man. It's going to be great. I can't wait. It's going to be a good season. It's going to be a fun season. Oh yeah, where at? Where'd you meet him at Goodfellas? Oh, that's cool. What am I, a clown? Huh? Want to make you laugh? I was actually thumbing through the article about Vlad, and I used to live in New Hampshire, and I lived in Manchester, and that's where the Blue Jays AA team plays, the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. I used to go to a couple of games a year, and it was a fun time. They were saying he's probably going to play there this year. He played in Lansing, Michigan about. Oh, cool. Very cool. I like minor league games are fun. They're really fun. They do a nice job at those minor league parks. If this phone goes flying again, man, I don't know. We got John Gelnar. You got it, Kyle. You got it, brother. I got to keep everybody's name straight. Greg Gosson. I always kind of like that card. Yeah. It's funny. I was never big into asking for autographs. I don't know. It's just kind of... I feel like I'm bothering people. Even as a kid, I lived in Northern Virginia when I was a kid, and I was very, very lucky. I had one of the Redskins as a next door neighbor. Actually, I had a few Redskins as neighbors in my neighborhood. I had my direct next door neighbor, the guy who lived right next door to me, was Ken Huff, and he was an offensive lineman. He played for the Redskins from like 84, 85, 86. And we had Joe Bugle in fact, my sister was really good friends with his daughter. She lived in a house right across the street. He was the assistant coach. And then we had Russ Grimm, who lived up the street. Everybody knows Russ Grimm's in the Hall of Fame. He was one of the the original Hogs. And I did a lot of that as a kid. Started back a little last year because my son got into it. Yeah, I had a neighbor in New Hampshire that used to really get a lot of autographs. Oh, okay. Three River is Andy. Yeah. So Kyle, Three River's name is Andy. But I used to, Ken Huff used to have players come to his house all the time. I used to, cut his lawn. I babysat for his son, and I got to meet a lot of players. I got to meet Mark May, and I got to meet Dave Butts, and but I felt too funny to ask for their autographs. I get to go to Redskin Park one day. That's where the Redskins do their training. And I met a whole bunch of guys, Hall of Famers. I met Darryl Green, Art Monk. I met Dexter Manley, Jeff Bostic, and it was amazing. I was in a dreamland. But I never asked for any autographs. I just felt funny. So let's see who else I got in this box. Another Pilot, Tommy Harper. He's probably their best player from the 1 year they existed. Tommy Harper. So we all know the Pilots became the Brewers. Mike Keegan. Yeah, dude. Kyle, I love this. I love it because it's the only cards that the Pilots are on there actually in their uniforms. Even though they're in the '69 top set, they were all airbrushed. They didn't have any players in their uniforms. The Midwest League, which is what I have. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Who did I see play in Manchester? I'm trying to think. So Adam Lind. I saw what's his name? Who's a pitcher? Not Gustavo. Is it Gustavo Chacin? No, Ricky Romero. Ricky Romero was pretty good for a couple years. Danny Farquhar. He's kind of been around the league a little bit as a reliever. I'm trying to think who else I might have seen up there. It's cool. I like the minor league stuff. And then down here, I'm in Naples, and 20 minutes up the road, I have the Twins and the Red Sox spring training complexes. I didn't get to any, and I've only gone once. I've only gone to the Red Sox game once. Patient got me tickets, and I am by no means a Red Sox fan, but they were actually playing the Twins, and they're literally, the stadiums are like, 5 miles apart. And then we got this nice Mike Hirschberger card. Yeah, my dad's in a barbershop quartet, and he actually sang at one of the Twins games last week. They sang the national anthem. So he said that was pretty cool. We got to go down on the field and sing the national anthem. So, Steve Hovley. Look at those uniforms, man. I love the scrambled egg on the helmets. That's awesome. I got to get me a Pilot's throwback hat. There's John Kennedy. Not JFK, but the other John Kennedy. You were? Wait, was it the one when the kid became the owner of the team? Yeah. What'd you? I agree with you, Josh. The very underrated set. Little Big League, yeah, man. I actually just watched that about a month ago. I thought actually kind of a good movie. I like that movie. Yes. The throwback hats are badass. What did you do? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. One of the guys, you remember that movie, Little Big League, when the kid, Andy was in the movie as an extra. Yeah, I really like that movie. I think it's very underrated for a sports movie. Now we had 5 people in here. Now we got 4 people. People are coming in and out. I'm only staying on for about another 20 minutes or so because I'm in a card break tonight. So I had to drag a cardboard cutout around every day. What'd you have to drag a cardboard cutout of around? I skip Lockwood. Was he in that movie? He wasn't in that movie. I know Leon Durham was in that movie. I am in Ray Watanabe's break tonight. It's a small one. It's it's 4 boxes of Topps Chrome update. I bought 4 spots. It's random, so nothing. It's just be a quick one. So I'm trying to finish that setup. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be cool. And it's probably my favorite of the Pilots cards because it's kind of like the most in-action photo in the 1970s Topps that you're going to get. It's Jerry McNertney putting on his catcher's gear behind the batting cage. And I think that might be Dave Bristol, the manager, behind him. But that's a really nice card. I like that a lot. Try to pull out there a little bit. Whoops, I said pull out. Ooh. Don Mincher. He was actually kind of a pretty decent ball player. And then we got John O'Donohue. I got the Don Mincher poster from 1970 Topps. I got about 6 greatest pickoff ever in that movie. I don't remember. I have to go back and watch it again. I can't off the top of my head. I can't remember that. It wasn't the guy from Luke from what was that show with Lorelai? He was in that movie, and I think he actually played. He was a minor league ball player. Scott Peterson or something like that. He was a minor league ball player, I believe. He was in that movie. I know Leon Durham was in the movie, and I think was Kevin Elster in that movie? Kyle I think it looked like Kevin Elster to me, but I'm not 100% sure. I think he was in that movie too. He looked familiar. Yes, that is absolutely they played themselves basically. Yes, I do remember that. Marty Patton, but I think Elster was in it he was one of the Twins guys. I don't recall them having any like real Twins that actually played on the Twins in the movie. Phil Roof, who I think is actually now a coach for the Twins. Red hair guy. Oh, Timothy Busfield. That was Timothy Busfield. He was also in Field of Dreams. He was the kind of the jackass brother who didn't believe Kevin Costner and his wife. No real twins were in it. I didn't think so. So Timothy Busfield was in 2 one definitely damn good baseball movie, and the other one pretty damn good baseball movie. And Diego Segui, that's David Segui's dad. And we got Buzz Steven, not Buzz Lightyear, but Buzz Steven. Was he really? Ah, that sucks. Danny Walton. Who was the grandfather in that movie? He was a famous guy. Was it Brian Keith? I can't remember. Danny Walton, plain old. That's one of the, the plain, hatless 1970 Topps cards. This will be Heritage next year, guys. I wonder how that'll look. And I wonder what they're going to do. And last but not least, so far what I've got for the team set, I've got the Pilots rookie card. There's about 5 cards I need. I still need a team card and I think 4 other players that are higher numbers. But yeah, it's nice stack right there. I know, they're kind of lame. I think it's because back then it was team changes and, I guess they couldn't airbrush everything. So if the guy changed teams, they would do a hatless card. So, yeah, I know. I don't like them at all. They're kind of really bad. What else do I got here? I got some. What else? Oh, this is a classic. Yeah, it is annoying. It's just like no logos on a card. That drives me nuts. No, this is a very cool card. The 1970 Lowell Palmer with them badass sunglasses. That's a cool card. I love that one. He's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna kick your ass. And then I've got one of my this is probably one of my favorite cards in this set. Yeah, that's awesome, isn't it? Look at them shades.
But no matter how it is, I would still like to speak with Anna.
That dude probably got a ton of chicks back in the day. They probably took their bras off and threw them at him or something.
Regardless of what
This is one of my favorite cards from this set, the Tony Taylor. I love that. It's one of my favorite cards of all time. Getting ready for the shine. Yes.
stay. Okay.
I got some shine right here. You see, see that? It's the TV. It's me. It's the infinity me. It goes on forever.
I wanted to be a nurse.
I probably have to readjust myself when I go live and maybe go to the other side of the table so we don't get all this glare. But I love this card. This is such a cool card.
He was
And
nice.
then what else we got? At the
He took me to restaurants,
Me too.
clubs.
The Vita Blue rookie.
I fell in love.
What else we got here?
But then things changed.
Billy
He changed. He was angry all the time. He hated everyone.
What else we got here?
Rich people, Jews. gay
Oh, my
people,
friggin'
blacks.
phone again.
And
Low
then he
battery
started to
mode.
hit.
Tugger. Love Tug
And we
McGraw.
have sex even if they want to. His brother too. They
What
were
is
dead.
the other card?
How long did this go on?
Let's see
For
here.
years.
Did you tell anyone?
Hall of Famer Billy Williams.
I was too afraid. They said they'd kill me. That I'd never see my son.
I don't know what stadium that is in the background. It's most
And
likely,
then I would die a hole.
I'm guessing a
Because they had video.
spring training one. I don't have the whole set. No, I wish. Actually, I'm working on the, I'm finishing up 76. Right now I need 3 cards. And then I've been working on 71 for a long time. So probably once I complete 76, I'll start really working hard on 71. I'm not doing it graded. I'm doing it raw. But then I was thinking about doing 70 eventually someday, because it's actually I don't think a lot of people really collect a 70 set. It's not that held in high regard. But this is a cool one, the classic bat barrel photo they did back then. Love that. I wish I would do more of these. Jerry Grody,
I hate our men.
very good catcher, very good defensive catcher.
I hate
We had a nice Joe Torre.
So they beat me with their mouths.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. They got awesome people, but that's all right.
Hey, you're boring.
I am kind of boring. I don't know. That's all right.
Myself.
Got the Boog Powell.
Did what anyone
This is the AL playoff game. And Andy Etchebarren right there, and the guy had the biggest eyebrows ever. Josh, do me a favor. You got my email, man. Send me a list of what heritage cards you need. This way I could put together a stack for you and get them to you, okay? Because I got a bunch. So I'd love to send some your way that you need to complete the set. Or, work on completing the set. Yes, he did. And Factory cards are, of course, I started doing that when he was a manager of the Yankees. And he's got a trophy card in the 62 set, which I need to get. And I love his 1971 Topps card. That's a beautiful card. That's the year I believe he won the AL MVP. What else we got? I guess a Bill Russell rookie card. Bill Russell. Him and Steve Garvey and Ron Say and Davey Lopes, they were like the longest tenured infield for a long time before them. They were together for a long time. Another Hall of Famer, Luis Aparicio. And what else? Tony Conigliaro. This was after he was beaned. He didn't really, after that beaning, he really didn't, unfortunately, do much. This guy, I think, would have been a Hall of Famer if he didn't get beaned. He was putting up some sick numbers.
What's being
Hit in the face. He got hit in the face with a pitch. I love Boog Powell. And what else we got? Second year card of Bobby Bonds.
Did he never play the same after he was 60?
Nah. He actually died. Are you wanting to go to the whole week at the Nat for a few days? I'm probably gonna wind up, Josh. I'm probably gonna wind up going. If I can get up Tuesday night late, I might do that and then stay till Sunday. Otherwise, I'll probably come up Wednesday morning sometime and then leave Sunday because I know like I'm trying to get like the most inexpensive flight I can get, and the longer I can stay, the better. I got the days off of work already. I'm taking Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off of work, so I'm off. I don't know about flying back on Saturday or Sunday. Probably fly back early Sunday morning is the plan. My wife's got to help me find tickets. She's good at that. She finds good tickets. But that's my plan. I think I'm either going to get there Tuesday night or Wednesday morning. Take a flight either of those times, and I'll stay till Sunday. So the Don Buford with the Boog Powell cameo in the back. Just you and me, brother. You and me, Josh. I got a Ron Santo Sporting News. I love these Sporting News cards. Those are so awesome. Such an awesome card. Another one, the Bat Rack, Jay Johnstone. Picked it up because of the Bat Rack. That's why I got it. Are you buying tickets ahead of time for the show? I think it's like $3 less expensive if you buy them prior. I don't know. The news cards are awesome. There's another one of my favorites from this set, the Ed Stroud. Just a common, but I just love the bunting pose on there in that Senator's uniform. It's just a cool card. And I do that a lot. I buy cards just for eye appeal, even if they're nothing, no play, common guys. And another one I like with the Bat Rack, the Bob Oliver card. There's a few of these in this set. I think Harmon Killebrew does too. They don't have that one, but that's a nice card too. I like that. And then I got, what else here? Oh, another kind of one of my quirky little collections. Isn't that nice? All right, Josh. Aside from baseball, what was he famous for? Do you know? We're doing good, Steve. We are doing good, man. I'm probably going to be bucking out of here. What time is it? I need to get a quick time check. Be bucking out of here. Okay, so
8:45.
he was in an episode of the Brady Bunch. He played himself. And hey, Nate, how you doing, brother? He played himself, and he was Greg Brady's teacher's boyfriend.
This woman was brutalized.
So Wes Parker.
Okay. She was right.
So I have a little Wes Parker collection that I'm putting together
College kid.
What?
Yeah, I just got a text. She passed 20 minutes ago.
because of that.
Name is Sophie Lewis.
And then there's a 73 tops.
Massachusetts. I agree with that. The rape claim has nothing to do with the criminal charge.
It was funny because the Steve Garvey card in 73 almost looks like it should be a Wes Parker card because actually Wes Parker is featured more in it than Steve Garvey. Nice Robin Robert from 57.
I'm not sure that
I think I got this card. I got this card at a show in Massachusetts. It's not, it's not sharp or anything. I think I paid $5 for this thing. Like, can't pass up a Hall of Famer from 57 tops for $5. Oh, yes it is, sir. Yes it is. So, Nate, are you going to finish the 1960 top set? Or is that not on your radar at all? And then, I love this guy too, man. One of my bucket list cards is his 57 tops. It's been talked about a lot lately on YouTube and stuff. Ray from Philly showed one. He got one for his, I think the 300 greatest cards. I'm pretty sure it's part of that. But this dude was a freaking monster. He hit 250 on this card. He's a 59 tops. He had 255 home runs, 923 RBIs. He had about a three season stretch where he hit over 40 home runs. So this guy was pretty awesome. Not in the Hall of Fame, but just a cool player. He had those guns way before guns were anything in baseball, man. He had those huge arms. Not now, but maybe someday the Bonds. Yeah, I could see where that happens, Nate. I would love to be able to just focus on Don Mattingly, but I just can't. I can't bring myself just to focus on one thing. I just don't have that kind of. I don't have that kind of restraint. But I'll show this again. I got this today. Oh, you're the one. I was talking last night about the 51 Mays, right? That's one of your bucket list cards for this year, the 51 Mays. Is that correct? And I said last night to somebody on here, or the other night when I was on, about somebody wanting to get 51 Mays, and I maybe that was you, Nate. Oh my God, man! I could never have Steve Focus. I could never have it. I'm jealous of it. I love it, but I could never do it. I can't. It just doesn't. It's not part of me. But I picked this up today, so I'm looking forward to reading through this. It's actually a magazine. Wow. And I just don't have that kind of restraint or that kind of focus. I'm kind of an ADD collector. Yes, that's right, Nate. I remember now. See, stuff is like banging around in my head. Andy, take care, brother. Have a good one, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Steve-O appreciates it too, because I'm doing this as a fill-in show for Mr. Carter. As he's taking care of his family right now. I'm just kind of doing this filling in, and I can't come on every night. But I will do this when I can until Steve is ready to take the reins back full time. But tomorrow night I won't be on because listen to this. My dad's in a barbershop quartet group, and it's pretty cool actually. Yeah, old. I'm getting old here, guys. And I'm actually gonna go tomorrow night and see what it's all about. I might have to partake. I might have to grow out the stash, the Raleigh finger stash. Andy, good luck with everything, man. Take care and have a good night. You are allowing my Carson. No. I don't want the pressure of it, man. It's a lot of pressure to do this every night. I come up with ideas. I'm just like, I told my wife before, I'm like, I'm going to go on tonight. I still don't know what I'm going to talk about, but I have an idea. I just grabbed a box of cards, and I'm like, I'm going to show some cards in between, right? But the pressure is too much, man. I can't do it. Plus, some nights I get home, I'm so exhausted. And
unable to exercise her own free will.
I will, man. I will. I'm going to be the youngest guy there by far. And I'm 48. I'm going to be the youngest there by far. Tomorrow night at the barbershop quartet. Do you, Steve? Because it doesn't seem that way. It looks like you kind of have a plan going in. Kurt Flood. There's a guy out there in the collecting land who has like cornered the market on the 64 tops Kurt Flood. He has like, I don't know, he owns hundreds upon hundreds of them. He buys them anytime they come up for sale. So that's a really hard card to get. We're in a Decoledge mode, so then we got this year's Decoledge, which I love, and then we got the real ones, which I love. See, there's another set I'm working on. See, I work on all these sets. Are they complete? No, but it's all it's all good. Hey, Nate. That's for you, Nate. Yeah, the decals are so cool. Absolutely. Another one for you, Nate.
Losing is not an option. Please, pretend you're on our side. Like this.
And then what else we got over here?
I understand what you're doing. It's admirable. It's stupid. Self-centered, idealistic.
Oh, this was the
Unless, of course, you're a Muslim woman who's accused of murder.
This was the rookie auto that I pulled. Not that I pulled, but I got in JMVP's break a few weeks ago. So I was one of the 3 people to get an auto. So that's pretty cool. This guy looks like he's gonna be a promising player. So that's pretty psyched. I know everybody was probably throwing arrows and darts at me when I picked the Angels. And at the time, I didn't even know Ohtani was going to be in it when Jay mentioned about doing the break. I didn't know Ohtani was going to be in it, and I really could care less anyway. I didn't get one, but everybody's like, dude, if you get the Ohtani, you owe us this many beers, or you owe us this many. So I'm like, whatever, man, I'll buy you some beer, no problem. But I didn't do it. I didn't know he was in it, and I picked the Angels because by the time I got there, that was the only team left that I figured, I PC Trout, I PC Pujols. I said, why not? I can get some good stuff. I can get something cool from Trout and stuff. So it was cool. And then I got the White Sox random. So I got that as a random, one of my random picks. So I'm pretty happy with that. And that's it, guys. I think I'm going to cut it out because Mr. Ray Watanabe is doing a break. Mike the Hitman Hart. Hey, Dave. How you doing, man? Peace, brother. Have a good one.
Of course, that's why Judge ruled the way she did.
I'm actually going to be cutting out here, dude. I started early tonight, and thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. I started early tonight because I'm in a little break with Ray Watanabe tonight. So he starts it at 9 o'clock, and I want to go on there and support him while he's doing his break. So I'm gonna cut this out. And I don't want to wear out my welcome either. So, again, I'm filling in for Steve. Steve and Eve, a.k.a. Carter's Kids. He'll be back here. We don't know when. But he will be back soon. I'm filling in for him. And you guys have a great night and a great rest of the week. I will not be doing a show tomorrow night. I will not be home. So we'll see about Friday night. I don't know. But I hope everybody has a great week. And guys, as somebody famous says, love the hobby, people. Love the hobby. Later.